About to do, beauty.
Oh, Lord.
What we about to do, beauty?
We are about to do the first rip.
The test pull.
The test pull.
Testing out the track.
In the Super Car Slayer.
That's it. Yo, what's up everybody? It's Stefan here from Mod2Fame and we are back with another video. Y'all see that I'm hype, I'm excited or whatever, but honestly, this is just me trying to feel good because y'all know what's in that garage and y'all know what happened already. Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's go. Boy, I tell you, things just keep getting better and better. I haven't been in the garage in a few days. And look at this, bro. My tire is flat. That's the only thing about driving on like drag radials on the street. You don't know what you're picking up or what's getting in the tire. Who knows? But I do have insurance from Discount Tire Direct, and I will be calling them if it's not a fixable or serviceable thing. And look, if a nail or anything gets in a drag radial, it's done. It's done. There's nothing you can do. So you can't repair it. You can't patch it. It's a drag radial. So, Discount Tire. Looks like I'll be calling you to replace this Nitto NT05R under my insurance. Yo, I swear, man. Some of you guys, man, you guys showed so much love, so much support. And to you guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I think you guys understand that not everybody is perfect. Not everybody does everything right. So, you understand that happens. Sorry, I'm moving some stuff around. You understand that happens. For the rest of you guys, man, a lot of people have a lot of opinions about something that I did to myself, right? Or to my car. And I guess when you do what I do, which is you put everything out there and you put it all on YouTube, that's gonna happen. You're gonna get a lot of people that got a lot to say. So, I respect it. I understand it. But then some of y'all are just ridiculous. Some of y'all are absolutely ridiculous and just disrespectful with it, bro. Oh man, I need to do something in the car real quick, so I'm gonna hop in and I'm gonna take y'all with me. Alright, boys. So let's talk. Let's talk about this thing, man. Yes, I blew a hole in my motor the size of Kingdom Come. Yes, I did that unnecessarily. We went over that. We know that. But why do you guys gotta be so freaking brutal sometimes? Jesus. I asked y'all to take it easy on the kid. But man, oh man. And I've been seeing, I just want to address some of the comments I've been seeing. A few of the comments is, I did this on purpose for views. Listen, I'm gonna explain something to y'all. That's like saying I freaking ran my car into a wall on purpose for views without an airbag, right? Like, guys, I don't think y'all understand the danger of a hole being blown out of the side of your block. Because what is happening? Now, obviously, I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. But one thing that I do know is fuel and spark makes big explosions. And let me tell y'all, when that hole went out the side of the block, I saw the biggest flame in my entire life. I've never seen a flame that big. It was massive. Thank God it was massive, but it was quick. But in my mind, that was it. I was out of here. That was the end of me. From the sound, because initially all y'all heard was a clink. And what happened was when I went to go throw the car into neutral, because that's what I went to do real quick when the camera cut off, I hit the stop recording button on the GoPro by accident. And then I turned it back on once I realized. But by the time I turned it back on, the car was just filled with smoke. But for like a strong 2 seconds, I couldn't see shit. I'm going to tell y'all right now, no one blows a hole in the side of their block on purpose, because it is some scary, especially not while doing 85 mile an hour. It's not something that you do on purpose. It was scary as hell. I swear to y'all, I thought it was it for me. I thought my car was going to burn to the ground. That's what I really did. I was like, yeah. When y'all heard me, because initially I saw a little bit of a flame, and I was like, oh, y'all heard me say that, right? And then the camera cuts off. I mean, it was like woof, like huge. And then all of the hot oil that came out from that went out of the back. Thank God I checked under the car. Everything looks perfectly fine. Thank God. You know, they run a lot of metal lines and all that. So, you know, and it was quick. But all that hot oil hit my back bumper and burned my wrap. My wrap, back bumper, done. I got to get the whole back bumper wrapped. Even my spoiler, a little bit got on my trunk spoiler, and it welted it. So let me tell you, I did not do this for views. I don't have a 1 million view subscriber channel that one video is going to replace the cost of the damages that I have here. So I just wanted to address that one and explain to y'all, nobody in their right mind would do nothing like that for views, unless they're a huge channel and unless it's not really them driving and they got a dummy driving, because that could have went really bad, really fast. When you dumping in E85 and you blowing it out of the side of your motor with spark and flames. So, hope that makes sense. Now, for the rest of I saw some comments that's like money bags. Like, oh, I got money to burn or something. Nobody got money to burn. One. If I had money to burn, I don't think that I probably would make YouTube videos whenever I felt like, instead of on a schedule. This is a business. So I'm making the content to keep creating revenue for the business. What that also means is, because we have your attention and your eyeballs, a lot of times the things that cost a lot of money don't necessarily cost me the same amount of money. One, because the audience, and two, because of you guys. You guys are great supporters. You come to channels like this for information, and you go to the companies and you support those companies that make the products that we use. So not only myself, but all the YouTubers who have significant following. We're not huge. I'm not like a huge channel, you know, million and all that kind of stuff. But the channel that we have generates a lot of views, and also we're very specific to what we do. So the companies that are related specifically to what we do, a lot of times pitch in, help out, do what they can. That being said, it's still not free, right? So yes, to an extent, we are spending a good amount of money. We really are doing these builds, hooking up these cars, messing up these cars, fixing these cars. We're spending a good amount of money, but this is our business at the end of the day, and each business has a cost associated with it. It's just a haphazard of doing business. We make 3 videos a week, and out of 3 videos that we make a week, majority of those videos is either us working on a car or pretty much racing the cars, right? So whereas you race your car once every now and again, I'm every week driving these cars, like hard too, pushing them, you know. So there are going to be some times where I have an accelerated rate of wear than most of y'all would ever have, because y'all don't drive as much or as hard as I do. So yes, it may seem like that this is happening and that's happening and this is happening, that's happening, but you got to understand, we making 3 videos a week doing this stuff. So these cars take on a lot more than, you know, what your average guy that's doing the same things. And in this particular case, this was me and just going for it anyway. Another thing that I've seen that I really don't appreciate is you guys attacking my tuner or my shop. And the reason why I don't appreciate that is because this is all my decision. Nobody told me, Stefan, go drive the car. Quite the contrary. A lot of times they tell me not to do stuff that I do anyway. Because I need to make the content, right? And 9 times out of 10, nothing happens. Like, nothing really goes wrong. You know, this was the first time that something really bad happened. Like, really bad. And it still could have been worse. Like, I could not be here talking to y'all because I couldn't freaking see and ran into a wall with fire coming out of the car. Like, that all could have happened. But it didn't, right? And I'm thankful for that. But I want to keep things in perspective that why are you blaming people that did nothing, absolutely nothing wrong? Listen, man, the relationship that I have with my tuner, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I understand there's different tuners in the community and everybody do things, but let me explain something to y'all. Every last tuner in this community that's turning up these Hellcats, that's turning up these even scat packs, when you push a car past what it was intended to do, guess what could happen? Guess what could happen? Now imagine turning up a car past what it's intended to do and then driving it harder than it's intended to be driven on a consistent basis. Listen, man, every tuner has had mishaps, cars blow up, all that kind of stuff. Like, every last one of them. I don't care which one you want to talk about. They don't show it to you. They don't talk to you about it. And they don't have YouTubers like me who are living their life in front of you, living that car's life in front of you. They're not going to tell you that. You know what I mean? So I, you know, unfortunately for my tuner, Team Hellcat, I live it all in front of y'all. I live it all in front of y'all. But I also tell y'all the truth, right? And the truth of the matter is, in this particular situation, this had nothing to do with my tuner doing anything. My car ran freaking flawless with that ported blower, pushing this shit to the max. Pushing it to the max. The car ran absolutely flawless. Like, I didn't have any issues outside of like the things that have nothing to do with tuning, which is heat soak from the supercharger, you know, high IATs, which are mechanical, right? Those are all mechanical things, nothing to do with tuning. But how many of y'all can say that y'all drive y'all Hellcats? You got tuned by somebody else, or your friend is tuned by somebody else, you know, a better tuner. How many of them can say that they drive their cars as much and as hard as I do? Doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I'm gonna tell y'all right. And oh, let me rephrase this. At the level that my car is at, pushing it to the level, over 20 degrees of timing, ported blower, upper, lower, E85, all the bolt-ons, making well over 900 wheel. I'm not talking about your stage 1 guys. Stage 1 guys, those cars are basically, you know, that's honestly, if you're concerned about your car blowing up, don't go past stage 1. Stage 1, and some cars blow up on stage 1. It happens. If you use 91 octane and you're trying to run more boost and more timing on 91, it happens. Or you get bad fuel, period, and it happens, right? But honestly, like stage 1 with the right gas, you bulletproof. It's very close to stock. Very little that pretty much goes wrong. So we're not talking about those cars. When I was stage 1, no issues. You saw how much I was racing this car and driving this car, no problems. Look at the Red Eye for an example. The Red Eye, Team Hellcat did the Demon tune for me. Flawless. But the car is stock. It's freaking stock, right? So yes, it's going to be flawless. So I just wanted to address that. I need y'all to put some respect on my man's name because my car is fast. Sorry. My car was fast. It was very fast. It driven very hard. It driven a lot. More so. And we talking about during the summer months. A lot of these guys with fast cars, the fast ones, they don't even bother bringing it out unless it's below 80 degrees. They don't even bother bringing it out unless the humidity is below 60%. They don't bother bringing it out if the DA is over 1500. They don't bother. They leave the car in a garage. Not me. I'm at race events. I'm pushing and winning. Yeah. So therefore, put some respect on my man name, because what we're doing is stuff that, especially what we're about to do, is stuff that has never been done before. As for my shop, Intrac, bro, love them. Love them. They work with me. They kind of let me do what I want. And even on this case, I was like, yo, I'm going to take the car home. They was like, listen, it's your car. It's basically what they said. It's like, it's your car, but you know, I don't know. I mean, straight home. Hear me? Okay, I'm going straight home. I went straight home. The next day, took it right back out. And kaboom. So, therefore, I just wanted to address those things. But most importantly, I just want to address the supporters. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Your kind words, man, go a very, very, very long way. You have no idea. A lot of times when I'm making this content, I tend to think that no one is connecting with me, right? Or no one really got the love for me. They just there for the content. A lot of your comments was love for me. And guys, yo, I really, really appreciate that. It goes such a long way with encouraging me to continue to make these videos, right? And don't worry, we're going to come back strong as hell. I don't know how. In the next video, we're going to talk about all of that, what motor we're going to do and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, we'll see how we're going to pay for it or whatever. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, we're going to go over that stuff coming soon. But I just wanted to address this real quick. This was super important that I wanted to address some of the people. But most importantly, I wanted to say thank you to the M2Fers, the real supporters, and a huge thank you for everybody that went out and bought merch yesterday. Yesterday was one of our largest merch sale days ever on Mod2Fame.com. And I think a lot of you did not know that we have as much as we have on there. We don't just have t-shirts like this, we out, which is limited, and we're about to end sales. This is about to end production soon. We're going to stop producing this one because it's ran its time. But besides t-shirts, we got hats, beads, sunglasses, shorts. We got a lot on there. We even got a new Mod2Fame face mask. So a lot is on there. Continue to support. For those of you that's never been to the site, visit it, Mod2Fame.com right now. Check it out. In the next video, we're going to talk about what engine I'm going to do. We're going to talk about the plans, how we're going to correct it, and how fast we're going to try to get it done for you guys. But until the next one, it's your boy Stephen here from Mod2Fame. Thanks for checking in. We out.